Shannon and I are super excited about Secret Knock Women. This is the first ever. So tell us a little bit about what is Secret Knock Women?
Yes. Well, first of all, men don't leave because we are able to do this because of the support of our men. Yeah. So I just want to put that right out there. This isn't any kind of man bashing kind of thing. In fact, so many men have said, how can I help? I know I can't be there, but anything I can do to support you. Yeah. So we really get to have this strong platform because of all these kick-ass men that support us behind the scenes. As far as the actual event, Secret Knock Women is going to be a one-day event, the first ever. Secret Knock's been around for 13 years, and now we're doing it for women only, which is really exciting because we really get to provide this space for women where we're kicking ass in high heels. And I love that because the kicking ass is kind of that masculine energy and the high heels is that feminine energy. And really combining the two in creating this beautiful place where women can show up, be strong, be comfortable, be confident, and know that they are fully supported with their womanly tribe, and know that there are amazing men also on the outskirts that have our backs and are supporting us as we continue to grow forward. And it's time. The world is ready.
I agree. I wholeheartedly agree. And again, I'm so proud and honored to be co-producing this with you. I'm just out of my skin excited. So tell me a little bit, because Secret Knock is very exclusive. And when I started promoting this particular webinar, Shannon, I said in a Facebook Live yesterday that I'm opening my world and inviting people to step through that door. It is an exclusive community. So number one, why is it so exclusive? And number two, why do people need to participate?
Okay, very good questions. Number one, it is exclusive because we have one rule, and the rule is be cool. We don't want this to be like any other networking event where someone is shoving a business card right in your face. Yep. We don't want it to be like any other speaker's event where the speaker gets on stage and then as soon as their part is done, they bolt for the door because they don't want to be harassed by all of the attendees. We really want this to be a family-like setting that's fun and uplifting, because we really want our attendees to be able to learn from experts who have already been successful doing what you want to do. So if you want to learn and grow from somebody who's done it already, learn from their mistakes and get that, I call it the cutting in front of the lunch line. You know, you've been somewhere and there's a huge line and somebody gets moved to the front. That's what Secret Knock does for people because of the connections that you get to make there, but you have to be cool. So in order to do that, we have phone calls with people to make sure that they are the kind of person who is service oriented. You know, if you want to get what you want, you first help others get what they want. And we really want to keep that tradition going because that's what makes Secret Knock so special.
It is so special. It really does. You just feel this warm embrace that you don't ever want to leave. Every time I go to a Secret Knock, I never want to leave. And I know, Shannon, that you've heard that not only from me, but from just about every attendee that has come down the pike and come through the doors. And once you come through those doors, I want you to know you don't leave. You become, like Shannon has said, you become part of the family. So, you know, it is exclusive. Like Shannon also said, the speakers, they're mingling with you. They don't just get up on stage and then leave, you know, they are actually there with you, mingling, having lunch, talking all day. I mean, and we're talking some very quality people here. There's nothing that's not quality about Secret Knock. And we're holding that same.
Never know who you're sitting next to.
Isn't that the truth? Yeah. And we're going to get to that in just one moment. You know, and that's a great segue actually, because my next question for you is talk about the power of proximity. You know, you said if you want to get to the next level or learn from somebody who has already gone before you, Secret Knock Women is the place for you, and so is Secret Knock. But tell me a little bit about the power of proximity and how it relates to SK and SKW.
Okay, so one of the beautiful things about Secret Knock is that because everybody's vetted before they go, because everybody's cool, because everybody has this mindset of I'm going to be of service first before I ask for anything. When we create that kind of relationship, you know that whoever I refer to you is going to be amazing. You don't have to worry about the kind of people that I'm introducing to you. So it's not just about who you know, but who knows you and who knows what you're doing and who they feel comfortable connecting you with. Because I know for me, I've put people in contact and it didn't work out before I was part of the Secret Knock family. And I wouldn't want that to be part of my experience. But with the Secret Knock family, I was joking with Greg that we need to have keychains for everybody. And that when you go into a business meeting, if you put your keychain down on the table and it says Secret Knock, everybody else in the room will go, oh, you're cool, I can do business with you. And that's part of the power of proximity, is knowing that whoever you're connecting with is already has a coolness factor. We'll just call it that. The other part is if you're saying, hey, Shannon, I'm working on this project and I really wish I could meet somebody who, or somebody like, chances are if they're not in our circle, we know somebody who knows them. So I've seen so many times where Greg just pulls out his phone and he says, oh, you need a forward for your book? Let me just text Les Brown real quick. Let me just text Brian Smith of UGG Boots. And so he puts people in contact with his friends because he knows them and because they have relationships. And that's the kind of thing that makes a big difference when you're looking at growing your business. And we don't want it to be blood, sweat, tears. There's no reason to work your way from the bottom up when you can really connect with somebody, create a relationship with them, and just go forward quickly.
Absolutely. And I've seen that happen with Greg too. I mean, his phone, he's got to keep that under lock and key with the amount of contacts that he's got in there. But he does, and he's very willing to make those connections. He trusts the people that come into the Secret Knock family, and he makes those connections for you. All you have to do is ask. That's the big thing. And you get access to Greg too. I mean, that's another cool factor about this is that you have access to him through Secret Knock. In Secret Knock Women, you have access to Shannon and everybody she knows and our whole community. And we're going to talk in a minute about, I'm going to try and pry some things out of you, Shannon. About
what are you bribing me with? You know I like food.
Yeah. Okay, I'll bribe you with food. You would never know because Shannon is such a petite figure, but she's such a powerhouse. I just adore her. Okay, so all right, I'm going to back up a step. We were talking a little bit about the speakers interacting with people at the tables while listening to other people on stage, right? These are not sales pitches, correct?
Correct. There are no sales at Secret Knock except buy your next Secret Knock ticket. Or okay. If we have some kind of amazing program, like we actually had a Power of Proximity program where you could go with Greg to the different events that he was doing throughout the year and meet people he meets and mastermind with him. So really there's only two things for sale, your next Secret Knock ticket and then some kind of exclusive in with Greg and whatever he's doing.
Right.
All of the speakers are giving. They're just giving.
And that's part of the interview process too, because Secret Knock and Secret Knock Women is not about just paying for a ticket, right? Tell us a little bit about that. All attendees have to be approved, right? So tell us about why it's not just about paying for a ticket and what the attendees can expect when they get there.
Okay. Oh my goodness. This is like one of those things. How long do we have? So it's not just a ticket. It's really about building those relationships with other people who want to build relationships. It's so funny. I get calls on my phone every day from robots. And that's not the way that we connect. And that's not the way of the future. The way of the future with networking and having a business is really through building those relationships. So number one, expect to be able to build relationships. You're going to walk away with a new best friend, a new JV partnership, a new client, something just by coming and being yourself and asking, how can I help you? There's that saying that when you give out, you receive back tenfold. That's really what I've seen happen at these kind of events. And so I'm really excited to be able to bring this to our fabulous women. And yeah, everything is so amazing. It's a speaker event. It's an interview series. There's going to be game show games, and that's been really fun for me to pick out the different kinds of fun things that we're going to be doing. Lunch is included. So we're going to feed you. You don't have to leave. You just get to come and be and stay and kick ass as you. You don't have to put on any kind of mask. We are a sisterhood. We are in it for each other, and supporting each other and really having each other's back, because the world is ready for women to take back some of their power, but in a really feminine, amazing way. And this is going to be that space where we get to really kick that off.
And I'm so excited about it. I want to talk a little bit about some of the Secret Knock speakers, just to give a little idea of where we're going with SK Women, Secret Knock Women. Okay. So give us just a few, Shannon, of prior speakers at Secret Knock.
Okay, so one of my favorites from the last event is Jody Harris. She invented this product called Yuck Be Gone. And when Greg said, hey, call Jody, she's going to be your new best friend. Absolutely right. That's one of the beautiful gifts for me with Secret Knock, is I keep making all these new best friends. So Jody was really fun, really strong, powerful, feminine woman who has an amazing product and just keeps going out there and kicking ass in high heels. For other women, we've had Clarissa Burt, actress, model. She just launched her new magazine and travel company. For the guys, we've had, Frank Shakowitz, the creator of the Make-A-Wish Foundation, and Brian Smith, founder of UGG Boots. We've had people that sleep in volcanoes, skydive from crazy space jumpers, who share their helmets with me when I want to introduce them on stage. Jonah White, the founder of Billy Bob Keith. It's really fun. So we just never know who's going to be there. Different actors, actresses, people who are amazing in business, but always somebody who is incredibly successful in their field and is ready to just share their secrets, share their systems, and just give.
Yeah, and Les Brown was at one of the first Secret Knocks that I went to, and just phenomenal. The other one is Ron Klein, who is the inventor of the magnetic strip for the credit card. We use that every single day, and he's such an amazing man, and his wife is just lovely. She's amazing and a powerhouse in and of herself. So we're excited about that. But these are the types of people that you can expect from not only Secret Knock, but Secret Knock Women as well. So I wanted to ask you, Shannon, because I know it's a secret, right? We don't disclose the location until very close to the event. Sometimes we get people that try and jump in. And we also don't give all of the speakers out. We want you to come with an open mind and ready to just absorb and learn from these amazing people. So can you just give us maybe one or two that might be coming to Secret Knock Women? Come on, you can do it.
Yet, but I will tell you that our first 3 speakers are absolutely amazing. They have been speaking for a long time and really have their material polished. We're even bringing somebody in from Germany, and she's amazing. I can't let anything slip just yet, but as we get closer, once somebody buys their ticket, they'll get on the email list, and we'll start leaking out some of who our people are. And then as we get just like the week before, we'll let slip who our big headliners are. Okay. So it's all very exciting, and the industries are all over the place between personal development, business, investing, all kinds of areas that we're looking at. So no matter who comes, you're going to get some kind of business value, and then you're also going to get some kind of personal value. Plus you're going to laugh, because I'm a dork and I like to have fun. And that's the whole point, right? We're going to do some serious learning kind of stuff, and then some fun, silly stuff, and just keep the momentum going so that everybody is having a good time and leaves there wanting more. At the Secret Knock events, we have to like squeegee people out. And come on, everybody, get out, because nobody wants to leave. It's just fun.
And it's a lot of fun. Like Shannon said, there's games, there's prizes, there's really, and I like to say, you're going to get out of it what you put into it. So can you tell us a little bit more about that, Shannon?
Kind of like what I said before, if whatever you give out, you're going to receive tenfold. So show up ready to network. And if you don't know how to network, or you don't like it, or you've never been good at it, then number one, just go ask somebody what they do and how you can support them. we all love talking about ourselves. So if you just walk up to somebody and ask how you can support them, you're guaranteed to have a good conversation and find out what everybody's up to. And then they're also going to want to help you work on whatever your mission is. So number one, just come ready to serve. Number two, come as yourself. You don't have to try to be. Sometimes we forget and we put on our hair and makeup and our badass clothes and we show up and our outside. But here at Secret Knock, you get to look amazing and be yourself and really connect with these amazing women who are going to be by your side as you propel forward so much more quickly than you would have had you not.
Absolutely. And, I have found that a lot of the women are just, and the men too, but are, like you were saying earlier, they're so open and willing to help and serve. And sometimes it's hard when you first meet somebody to say, hi, I'm Paige Panzarello. How can I serve you? Really just start, everybody is there to become a family. I mean, that's literally the mindset that you use to go into that. And I think that that's kind of a commonality. Would you agree that's through there? So your guard can be down. Yeah. You don't have to put on airs and you can just start talking to people. Everybody loves to talk with people. And, if you're not good at it, like Shannon said, just start by saying hi. And, I'm new to this. And is there something that I can do to help you get to where you need to be, or a connection that you're looking for? And maybe I can serve you that way. Or even something as simple as, hey, I'm going to go get some water. Do you want some? Mm-hmm. That's an easy icebreaker, right?
Right. If you put ice in the water, icebreaker. Yeah. And the other thing too is when you're registering, if they're having a conversation with you or with our other producer Tess, they can say, hey, this really freaks me out. I'm really out of my comfort zone, whatever it is. When I get there, is there a way that you can introduce me to somebody? And I've done that for people too. I'll say, yes, look for the person in the whatever shirt and they're going to introduce you to so-and-so, or we'll introduce people ahead of time so that they come feeling more confident and more comfortable. Whatever it is, we're here to help. So, once you're in, and we're going to take care of you.
Absolutely. And that's the absolute truth. I mean, this family is, I've never seen anything like it. And when I promoted our webinar today, Shannon, yesterday, I said, literally this group of people have changed my life. Mm-hmm. And you have. It's been astounding to me. And I have grown so much in the last 3 years, more so than I think in my whole rest of my life, not only in my career, but in me personally, me as a person. Yeah. And I really felt it important, and Shannon felt it important as well, that we opened those doors and had a women's event, where us girls can get together and kick butt in high heels. And if you're new, I don't want you, please, Shannon and I don't want you to be intimidated by reaching out to us to submit an application to join Secret Knock Women, okay? It can help you exponentially in your life. Even if you're not ready to move forward, it's going to help you to move forward. It's going to give you the steps and the motivation and the family support to put that foot in front of the other and really get out of your comfort zone. And we talk about that a lot at the Secret Knock. I saw
do yourself a favor and at the very least fill out the application. Yeah. Because what's going to happen is you're going to get to have a conversation with somebody on our team. And if it's not right for you, it's not right for you. If the time isn't right, that's fine. But at least fill out that application, open that door, create that first conversation and that first friendship. Because yes, when it is right, we're going to be here ready for you with open arms. And it's going to be a lot of fun. Growth is fun.
Yes, absolutely. And it's really amazing to me. I saw a quote today that I thought would be appropriate to share with everybody. And it says, everything you want is on the other side of fear. Mm-hmm. And that's a big one. That's a big one for not only us ladies, but for men as well. I mean, there's a lot of pressure, if you're a solopreneur or an entrepreneur, or you want to be an entrepreneur, you get the naysayers. And that fear can control you and paralyze you. And I talk about that a lot. So this is an opportunity for you to really reach out and expand your horizons. The application is free. You get to talk with us. And again, this is not just for the ladies, it's for the men as well, because there's Secret Knock Women that's coming up, and that's November 1st, by the way.
Yep, 11/1.
Yeah. And that's going to be in Orange County, California. It's a one-day event. And then Secret Knock is going to be in March. And that's a 2-day event, possibly 3. I saw something along the lines that you're trying to add another day.
Come in yesterday.
Yes.
You're working on adding a 3rd day for Secret Knock in March. Mm-hmm.
Which is totally exciting. So make sure that you fill out the application. I did have a pretty link for everybody. Unfortunately, there's something wrong with the system. So just email me. And I put it in the comment section here, info@cashflowchick.com. So email me and I'll make sure to get an application to you to fill out. I did have it linked beautifully and it all went away.
And check out our website. It's secretknockwomen.com. And if you fill out the application there, just make sure that you tell everybody that you saw us on Paige's page, on Facebook Live, on Cashflow Chick. And I was talking to Greg today, and he said that anybody who buys a ticket through your live webinar today is going to get a digital copy of his brand new book. So we're giving extra bonuses just to start spreading the love and to start giving and to start the process of all this magic. So make sure to let us know if you heard about us through this live event.
Yeah, please make sure, because you don't want to miss that digital copy of Greg's new book.
He's up to 79, I think. 79 books now. Mm-hmm.
Amazing. I don't know where he finds the time, and he's always having so much fun.
He's always in action.
Okay, so we talked a little bit about mindset. Mm-hmm. Is there any advice that you would give, Shannon, to outside of this, what the questions that I've asked thus far, but is there any advice that you would give to those that are on the webinar today with us?
Any advice?
Yes, to either coming to Secret Knock, or in terms of your own their mindset, maybe something, because you're a personal development, you've been in personal development for a very long time. So if they're kind of blocked, mm-hmm. what advice would you give them, and how would you say that they might be able to overcome that, especially at Secret Knock or Secret Knock Women?
Okay, so usually some kind of blockage comes from some kind of fear. And we've heard that saying, feel the fear and do it anyway. And the thing that I would like to add on to that is do it before the fear kicks in. So fear usually comes when we start to think about things and then we talk ourselves out of it. So if there's something that you want to do, just do it. Jump out of that airplane and build your parachute on the way down. And if you are part of an amazing group, whether it's ours or somebody else's, let those people help you. Call on your tribe, let them have your back as you're doing it. And don't be afraid to just take action without thinking about it. So much magic happens when you just take action, because it's that forward motion. So even if it turns out to not work out or it's a flop, you still took that step forward. And then after that, you take a step forward. And once you have the momentum going, things start to line up for you. So we can talk about law of attraction and the science of creation and all those kinds of things, but really just take action before that fear sets in.
And if fear does set in, how do you break through it? What does Secret Knock teach us to break through that if it does set in? Because we're all human, right?
Because a lot of everybody has their way that works for them, but it's always around taking action. And if you have a tribe that has your back, you get to call on them. And so that's the biggest thing about Secret Knock is you have so many people on your side rooting for you. Greg did that book, 3 Feet from Gold, but he also did a movie, and we were watching through snippets of it this morning. And it's so interesting how the creator of Remax, he was in debt and he was failing and failing and failing. And he said, just let me keep going. Just let me keep going. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do this. And I asked Greg, who was on his side? Like, was he alone in this? And Greg said, oh no, he has, his support team. And that's really what it takes when we look at expanding. Who is on your side? Who is on your team? You might have somebody, you might not. Secret Knock or Secret Knock Women is a great place to find those people who will be on your side, be your cheerleader, keep you going, but you have to take action. You have to move forward. And the scary part is you don't know what's in the future. You don't know what it's necessarily going to look like, and that's okay. As long as you're moving forward, the pieces will start to align for you.
Absolutely. And I know that Jody talked about some of her stumbling blocks, the last time she spoke at Secret Knock. So tell us a little bit about what we can expect to hear from our speakers. So, what are some of the stories that we can kind of expect from them?
So what you are going to be able to hear is amazing women who have learned how to overcome their painful past and really move through their hero's journey into that place of empowerment and hope. So sometimes women, especially throughout the years, we've been trained that the way that we come together is to talk about what's bothering us and what's gone wrong and all the different pain in our lives. But really, if we can get through that pain and get into that place of empowerment and get to that end in that place called hope, that's really what our speakers are going to be bringing to the table, is the tools and tricks they use to get to that place of success so that we don't have to stay stuck in the pain anymore. It's all about getting to that place where we're empowered and we're confident and strong as feminine powerhouses.
And tell us a little bit, you mentioned hero's journey. For those that don't know what hero's journey is, what is that?
Hero's journey is a simple 3-step process where you have your bad thing that happened, and then your journey to overcome it, and then your result at the end. That's where we get to get our super capes and all those magical things. But every single one of us has had something in our lives that has happened that's been traumatic, some severe, some not so severe. And if we can move through that successfully into that place of empowerment, we can all look back in our lives and go, what did I learn from that bad situation? Even though this bad thing happened, if I can find at least one thing that made me stronger as a person, I know I can persevere. So for me, I grew up with not a lot of money. And at the beginning of my journey, I thought, oh, poor me, poor me. But now I can work a budget like nobody's business. That's thing. So there's always a gem in the struggle, and really being able to find what that is, harness it and implement it and integrate it into your life so that you can be that strong, hopeful person, kicking ass and inspiring other people. That's the point.
Absolutely. And that's the thing, a lot of us look at very successful people and we say, oh, it must be nice to have a life like that. The thing is that they have skinned their knees over and over and over again. They didn't just wake up one day and boom, automatic success. They had to go through those pain points to get to where they are. And the beauty part about Secret Knock and Secret Knock Women is that these people are willing to share that with us and really help to guide us through it because they've done it. And, it's not, another beauty point is that it's not just in one specific industry. So we're talking about, like Shannon said, all different kinds of industries, coaching, self-help, product development, investing, inventing, writers, you name it, it goes on and on and on. And it's just such an amazing community. And I really hope that you take us up on applying to come to Secret Knock Women, and for you gentlemen applying to come to Secret Knock, because it will literally just change your life. Just change your life. Even if you don't know what you want to do or what you want to be when you grow up, even if you don't know that, believe me when I tell you, your eyes are going to be opened immensely. And you might get that clarity. You might meet that person that sparks something in you that says, yeah, let's go down that path. Let's try that. Because a lot of us wander around in the dark until we find out what we want to be when we grow up, right? And then that changes.
It's definitely putting that key through the door, opening it up, and it's just possibility and opportunity. It's just waiting for you.
Yeah. Absolutely. So Shannon, tell us a little bit, is there anything that I have missed and haven't asked you that my community and everybody watching us should know about Secret Knock Women?
Okay. I think the only thing we didn't really let people know about if they've never been to a Secret Knock before is this thing called the tub of love.
Ah, yes. The tub of love. Tell us what the tub of love is.
Right? And women, we love to give. And the cool thing about the tub of love is that we start to add some stuff in there. It might be a toaster. It might be a pack of gum. It might be a beach cruiser or a big screen TV. We'll get it started with some cool stuff. And then what happens is throughout the event, different business owners and our speakers will start to add to the tub of love. And we'll be passing out raffle tickets for rowdy behavior and silly behavior and having an opinion. And we really want this event to be interactive. So if you are coming and you're having fun and you are interacting with us, you're going to be getting raffle tickets, and somebody is going to leave with a big old tub of gifts. So that's really exciting to have the winning ticket pulled and someone running up on stage and is valued at Secret Knock. It's valued at over $200,000 by the time we get to the end of the event. So I'm really excited to see what kind of loving gifts are going to be thrown in for our very first Secret Knock for Women. And everybody who comes are going to be the founding members. How fun is that? Since this is the very first one, who's it going to be? I'm so excited to see all the people who are coming and registering because they are our founding tribe. So who are you? We're excited to meet you.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And also, I think it's important to point out, Shannon, that, if you want to participate and you own a business and you're interested in contributing to the Tub of Love, reach out to us. Let us know. Again, info@cashflowchick.com. You can go to secretknockwomen.com. Be sure that you let us know where you came from. So let everybody know that you saw the Cashflow Chick webinar, or Paige Panzarello, mention me. If you know Shannon, mention Shannon, but reach out to us. And, because we'd like to help promote you too. Of course, we need to make sure that you're a good fit and that we have that cool factor going. So reach out. Of course, all of my community is cool. So reach out and let us know if you want to contribute to the Tub of Love, if you want to be a part of the Secret Knock Women, if any of those things, just reach out. We'd love to hear from you. We want to help to promote you and empower you as well. So final thought, Shannon, before we sign off.
It's just that idea that came to me where Secret Knock really is about opportunity and possibility. So all you have to do is knock.
I love it. I love it. Well, Shannon, thank you so much for joining us on the Wednesday Wealth webinar. I'm so excited to be co-producing the Secret Knock Women with you on November 1st. It is here in California. We won't disclose the location until we're almost there. But if you want to be a part of this amazing family, please reach out, fill out the application. It is free. This is literally a once in a lifetime opportunity. This is an event that started, that it's so exclusive. You literally cannot come unless you are invited to come. So that's why I was so excited about this particular webinar, meeting with Shannon, having Shannon on the show, and making sure that you understand that we are literally opening a door that could change your life. And we hope you step through it.